Star Citizen is building a better inventory system that's going to massively affect the way you play the game. So what do we have, and what are the plans for the inventory feature for the future? Currently in Star Citizen we have a split inventory and loadout. The PMA, the Personal Manager app, allows us to equip items, weapons, armor and clothing through the Mobi-Glass. You are able to freely change into any armor or gear at any time from any that you own. Armor and weapons you have equipped are mostly physicalized on your person. There is a PIS, personal inventory system, that is separate to that enables you to store small harvestables, minables and food items. The amount you can store is determined by your armor. Some armor has more storage with integrated backpacks, although it does look like in the future backpacks may be a separate item that you can remove and put on. This system has a very basic UI user interface, and the items follow the armor that they're in. So if you put a load of food in a set of armor and you take the armor off, that food's still in that armor that you can put on later. Starting, or at least currently planned, with Alpha 3.14, the end of June patch, Star Citizen is moving towards a massive change in the way inventory works. The first step is personal and local inventory. You'll have an updated UI, but no longer will you have access to all your items and equipment to change into wherever you are as they move away from the PMA. Your weapons and armor will have to be stored in an area that is appropriate for their storage. Ships, local hangars, hubs, and external boxes, as well as the player, will be able to have items stored there and moved between them. So you may have some items at Lorville hangars, some on your Mercury Star Runner, some on your person, and if you're on your ship while at the Lorville hangar, you'll be able to move those items between yourself, your ship, and the local inventory of that hangar. You'll only be able to interact with nearby local inventories. You'll be able to put armor on by dragging and dropping it or interacting with it. You'll be limited though by both weight and volume in what you can carry, and storage sizes on all these different places will be, I believe, realistic, and we don't know if there's going to be costs associated with local inventories at stations and hangars at this stage. They are also building an asset manager app to track and log the location of your items, ships and vehicles too, because there's going to be loads of them everywhere. So that's what they're working towards, starting with 3.14, and then planned for Alpha 3.16, the end of the year patch, are also new lockers and deeper storage that's supported by the local inventory, allowing for a consistent way to store clothes, armor and items in a physicalized state, as well as a more robust and tactile method of storing items on shelves and attachment surfaces. So this expands up the system, allowing for a lot more different types of storage container, but also some physicalization of items while they're being stored as well, so you can see what's there. Expect to see the storing of EVA suits and armor in appropriate containers that are then visualized. You'll see stowed gear in a variety of ways and places on ships and habs, but this is likely going to lead to lots more internal customization options for ships and habs. So go crazy, do lots of cool stuff, put lights there, put a little waving cat here, all this sort of stuff. They want to have specific storage containers for certain items and physical inventory and storage where possible. Lockers, gun racks, eventually cargo containers that contain multiple physical interactable items, like a load of multi-tools that you could take out and use, but you could also sell at a shop. It's directly related to cargo improvements, looting of ships and structures, looting of bodies, salvage, and the economy as well. All of this coming together is what the current plans are for inventory. They want a partially physicalized inventory that shows what equipment you have on you, what's around you, and what's potentially functional and useful to you, and what's stored there, but not have everything visible to the player at all times. There's still going to be boxes and backpacks and storage containers that don't have all of their contents easily and clearly available to see without you interacting with the UI, but these are going to have much more realistic limits than other games when it comes to weight and volume. There's still the expectation of being able to rent storage space at some stations and hangars and landing zones. There's going to be player-owned hubs for storage needs as well, so we don't know exactly how that's all going to work yet, but Cloud Imperium will tell us in the future, and we'll talk about it once we know more. Will this system also be used for kitchens and food storage? Maybe. Cloud Imperium have yet to talk about the details of food, cooking, and kitchens in terms of the physicalization of food storage there, beyond cool looking props that we can see in some of the ships that have kitchens in the game now already. Like on the 890 Jump, that's got a pretty fitted kitchen. What do you think of the inventory plans though? What would you like to see? Do you want to see a cooking system and being able to do silly stuff and food prep on ships, and is that important to you or not, or is it dumb? Whatever your thoughts though, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Oh, a quick outro. We have a ship giveaway. Just comment on any of my videos to be in for a chance of winning a ship. I shield for NordVPN. They protect your data and identity while also giving you enhanced accessibility and security on the internet. Links below for discounts, and if you'd like to further support the channel, consider clicking the join button below my video or becoming a Patreon.